Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here, as always. So I am back working on the beautiful blue junk journal, and I've just collected a few bits and pieces together. If my memory serves me right, I wanted some papers to cover some of the envelopes, the insides of the envelopes that I'm using as pages, and yeah, I brought a few other things to decorate. This started out as a book to use up some of my stash, and although I have used some in it, some things I've made just for it, so I went through and pulled a few things out, so I am actually using stash, which is what I wanted to do. I just brought that because it's beautiful, isn't it? Colour wise, I was hoarding it because I loved it so much. That's come from Tanya, who is Tatty Treasure on YouTube and Etsy. So what have I brought with me? I brought 3 pieces of fabric. I suppose that is from stash, isn't it? Because the fabric is in stash. It's not necessarily straight, or don't know if I'd had a little drink when I cut that one, or who knows. Anyway, I'm not going for perfection. So yeah, 3 little, I don't think any of them are straight, to be honest. Look, pieces of fabric, and I thought I'd put 3 fabric pockets in, because I have got a lot of tags in stash. It'd be nice to use some tags up, and yeah, the fabric's just something a little bit different, isn't it, from the you know, the pockets that we make and use. What else did I bring? I brought 3 of these large page edge decorations that I've had made quite a while now, and the idea was that they were ready to just grab, instead of, you know, sitting and thinking and scratching your head and creating a, you know, a collage piece, or a cluster, if you like, for your page, that these would be, you know, a quick fix. So I'm hoping, I've just pulled 3, so I'm hoping to get one of those in each signature, you know, just to use them up, seeing as I've made them. And then I brought 3 long things. That's all I can describe them as. So they were already cut and in one of my long boxes, you know, where I store ephemera. So I've got this, which I'm pretty sure has come from a collage sheet, and I think it was Artie May's. Now I know that I've had some of these letters off Nanine, but I'm pretty sure this was a collage sheet. This is the bit that's giving it away. Nanine is collage type, yeah, but I love these letters. So I mean, it can go up the side. My idea was these were going up the side. This was in there too, which is a die cut, and this is a flower fairy image on here. No fairy on it, but it is Mary Cicely Barker's butterflies and flowers, and I believe, let me get your name right, Violet. I believe Violet sent me that, and again, I've hoarded it because I absolutely love it, but I think she sent me a couple, and I've used one of them in one of my journals, which did have the flower fairies on, so I have still got one. And then I found this in there, which I don't remember getting from anybody, so I'm going to assume that Tanya sent me it, but somebody definitely sent me it. If it wasn't Tanya, if it was you, let me know, because it's gorgeous. Now I don't know if it's Tim Holtz or not. It's Tim Holtz-esque, definitely, and it's fabric, and it's like sticky back fabric, so it's like a strip of tape, or now I don't know if it's been cut, you know, as washi, or it's come kind of as washi tape. I don't know, but isn't it gorgeous? Love it, absolutely love it. So that can go down one page as well. So I was hoarding that to the point that I didn't even know I had it. Isn't that what we do when we hoard? So 3 pockets, 3 embellishments, 3 strips, and covering the envelopes. That's what I would like to do today. I don't know if I'm going to get all that done. So let's make a start, because there's still lots of tags and things that need filling. I don't want to over embellish it. I want to embellish it, and it is partly embellished, but I don't want to over embellish it. That's got something on the other side, hasn't it? Yeah. I mean, this down here is lovely journaling space. I mean, this is interesting. I'm just wondering about one of the... It just covers it all, doesn't it? It's a fine art between, you know, covering everything, and oh, that might be nice, because I'm not overly keen on the pink writing down here. The rest of it, yeah, that's nice, isn't it? And we've still got this to celebrate what the page is, and we've still got journaling. I'm going to do it now before I move on. It's very strange weather here today, so It's Neil's second day off of 2, so he's going back to work tomorrow, but he's gone fishing. He was going yesterday and decided not to. He wasn't planning on going today because it's my blood test day, and I think it was just too hot. It was really hot yesterday, and we did go and do a bit of clothes shopping for holidays. So, but yeah, it was my blood test day today, and we do food shopping, and we take mum food shopping. Not always, but if we do, it's on a Wednesday. So we did all that today, but we were done by lunchtime. So he said to me, I think I might go fishing just for half a day. And yeah, as soon as he said it, it clouded over, but I'm pleased because he does get burnt when he's fishing. And it didn't cool down a lot, but it did cool down a little bit because, gosh, it was hot. But since then, it's rained very heavily. I'm just looking for something to put in the book page or something, that'll do. Yeah, it's rained very heavily, and it's not cold, but there's a lovely cool breeze coming in the window. It is breezy. It's like Mary Poppins. It's warm and breezy, and the rain's stopped now, but it's had 2 goes. So yeah, very funny old day. Now that one, which is the other side, yeah, you see, I quite like that with that one. I'm not so keen on that one. So that might end up with some of the paper. I didn't show you the papers that I brought. I have printed these off special, I have to admit. These are from my one of my mystery packs, which I bought years ago. A couple of years ago maybe. When I was trying to just build up my stash of papers, and it's a mystery pack from Janie B. So, you know, it's not a set of anything, it's just lots and lots of different papers. So I just think it's 2 there. Oh no, don't send them sneeze. Yeah, I just thought the colours ish went. We're kind of blue, aren't we? Blue, green, with a little bit of pinkish red here and there. That's the colour. Yes, I'm just thinking one of those might go on there, but we're not doing that. Let's not get sidetracked. We're looking for places for a yes. What kind of a pocket are they? Material. Right, so this is my first signature. I want one in here, so I don't want to lose that beautiful lady, so I'm not going to put it over there. It could go on either of those. Any in particular? We've got the pink showing through there, haven't we? So the red and pink might be nice there. Yeah, quite like that there actually. Let's just have a look. What about it actually on the pink? Not with that little bit. That side maybe. Yeah, I don't dislike it, but I like it more, I think, on... Was it that? Yeah. Let's just have a look in the front half. Don't think... No, because we've got the lace pocket there. No. No, I think that's the place. I'm literally just going to put it down, you know, glue it in a U shape, put it down with 4 sides and leave it to dry. It is then a pocket. Couldn't be any simpler. And yeah, all the embellishing's done really when you've got beautiful material, isn't it? Now I could put something on it. I could put a bead or a charm, you know, on a bulb pin, a button, something like that. Could embroider on it. I could stick something on it, but I don't have to, so we'll see. We'll see as we get through the journal if I'm over embellishing or not. Yeah, I like that there. Can still be written on there, and the tagging, it will be nice. So I've got this little pink, and we've got the pink page which is showing through under that one. Yes, I like that. Good job done. All right, let's use some book page up then here, shall we? There we go. So that was the first signature. So in here we are looking for a page edge then, because I put page edge down, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. I put one of these down. I haven't done page edges yet. So somewhere for one of these huge, I mean I can tear them down if they're too big, cluster embellishments, and one of my pockets. And then I'll probably come to, in this one, the envelope that wants Right, because I'm not sure about that, but I really liked that on there, so I'm thinking that's going to end up with blue. That blue on there. No. Ah, there we go. Look, there's the envelope. Oh, we must have put some of those down, but still, it's a big enough book to take more. And I'm wondering about the lighter one. Be nice on either of those, wouldn't it? No, because that's got lace on already on the pattern. I'm just trying them. See what I think. I nearly flung that one on the floor then. It's bold, isn't it? Oh, it's not as big as page as I thought it was. Yeah, that might be a bit too big from there. Yeah, I don't like it as much. No. Don't want to cover that. I think I'm at the back. Oh no, not quite. I've got one on the back of there. That's my other envelope. I think that might take one of these nicely. I like the fact that that tissue paper will glue down and we'll see the music paper under it. I could then put a nice strip of something on there. Yeah, I think I'll put that on there. Okay, I'm going to take a fair bit of glue. Yeah, I'm going to leave all that tissue paper. I'll try and get some, yeah, what sort of glue am I thinking? I'll try and get some glue stick under it once I've got this down, but I'm going to go with the fabric tack for this because of the stitching and the heaviness of the, not the whole piece, but this centre piece. It's not really heavy. So yeah, Neil's gone fishing. I don't know that I've got much else to tell you apart from that. I got myself a nice new dressing gown, which I've been after, a summer dressing gown. I really wanted Neil to get some shorts, which he did, some dressy shorts, you know, because he loves his ordinary sporty, you know, jogging material type shorts. I don't know what they're called, but and he has got he's got one pair, I think, only one pair of dressy shorts. But you know, if you're on holiday and we want to go out to eat, he might not want trousers on, might he? He might want some, you know, dressy shorts. Maybe around the hotel. I know you're not allowed jeans, so I'm sure you're not allowed shorts either, unless they're like, you know, tailored. When I mean dressy, you know, tailored shorts. They're like trousers with a zip and I don't know, whatever else they have. A zip and a button and pockets and all that, you know. Just short trousers, if you ask me. Like that on there. I'm thinking it does need something on this page now to counterbalance it, you know, pocket or tuck wise. I'm just not sure if it'll be the ones we've got here. I think we want to go sort of pinky, don't we? So I'll leave that for now. Might want to be back in it for this. So I did print off a couple that I thought might, you know, highlight the lilacs. We haven't got it many places, have we? What's it, another one? I quite like this pinky rose one as well. But I think it makes that lilac, you know, even more bright. I don't know, let's try. Yeah, because this paper is brighter than that. It tones that one down. So that would make just nice writing paper. This is yeah, I think this is the one I want. So let me have a look. See if I can be clever and cut it along. I've forgotten where now. One of these lines. Just above that. Or kind of in between those two. I'm not brilliant at following lines, but I'm better with lines than none. If you see what I mean. Put your lid underneath. Okay. So yeah, we had some torrential rain. It was nice in the night. But it rained and rained and rained. I didn't think it was ever going to stop. But gosh, the garden is so much happier for it. And we have 2 water barrels collecting rainwater, and they were both empty, all but. And yeah, they were. I think Neil said when he looked this morning, when, or was it? It might have been, no, it was last night when he came home from work. Yeah, no, because he wasn't at work yesterday. Anyway, maybe when he went to water the garden, because it was definitely last night. He went and looked, and he said, yeah, they're 3/4 full now. Which I thought there might be more. I thought they'd be full, but after, because gosh, it did rain. But yeah, we had lots in the night, so I expect they're full now, and we're having a bit more again now, so that's always good, because, well, you know, I don't like to water the garden using the tap water. One, I mean, it's expensive, isn't it? It's, you know, it's treated and all the rest of it. 2, believe it or not, we do have a shortage of drinking water. There's plenty of water, but you know, it has to be treated. There's not so much in the reservoirs. But on the other hand, you know, you pay all the money for the plants, so you don't want them to die in the first, you know, kind of, I'm going to use one of those to glue on. Heat wave, if you like. So it's, yeah, sometimes you're between the devil and the deep blue sea. So if we can keep getting them filled up. I've got a bucket just at the corner of the greenhouse where some of the rainwater runs off. We maybe ought to have another barrel, but you know, they're quite big, aren't they, the water barrels? And let's face it, they're not pretty. They're not really very pretty to see from your kitchen window, which is not where I would have put the greenhouse that I chosen where it was going, but I didn't. I'd have had it at the bottom of the garden, like most people. But obviously it was his life, the man who lived here, so I presume he was an old man as well. So he was straight out of his back door into his greenhouse, I guess. three steps. But 3 steps that the cat won't take if it's raining. Whichever way he is, that's where he's staying. He's definitely decided. Don't know if you remember when I first got him and I was telling you about, he was quite, I think he liked the rain. He'd definitely never been out in it. He was a bit unsure, but he was like, oh, this is interesting and different. He's very interested in things. He's a very curious cat. Well, he's had enough of it now and he's not interested in it anymore. And he really doesn't care for it on his skin. That's going to need something because it's a little bit plain, but I much prefer it to the envelope back, I think. Let me look at this one. Where's your other half? I mean, it's quite nice that it's an envelope, but I might have, if I'd have perhaps done that down. I mean, I could distress it, you know, peel it and distress it, but it's not. I suppose it is a bit of a distressy kind of. I don't really want the same paper on both. You can see it was really thin paper. It's only like 80 GSM I've printed on. So you can see all the wrinkles from the glue, but they'll dry out. Maybe I just want a bit of something. Let's just do a little bit of ripping. Let's see where it takes us. You know, I love ripping paper, as you know. I don't know. I quite like seeing the fact that it's an envelope. So why are you trying to cover it up underneath? begs the question. I don't know. I'm just playing. Stop it aggravating me with your questions. Oh, who needs friends when you've got yourself to talk to? No, 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 no. What do I want on you? I'll have to give it a little think, because something will just come to me and I'll be like, yes, that's what I wanted on it. Right, let's look in this back one. Belly band. Oh, it's not one of those opening belly bands. Do you know it? Oh, it's not a belly band, it's a tool. This is the thing when you make something and then you don't play with it for a while. Yeah, for the inside of the last signature, that's quite boring, isn't it? I don't know if a pocket is what I'm after though. Is that what I'm after? This is a bit big, this, isn't it? Shall I, oh, I don't know, shall you? It is what it is. Let's try a bit down there then. Just tame it a little bit. Oh. A bit more of this. I mean, you can still see the brown because it's got quite a lot of the brown. Yeah, that's better. Throwing it everywhere but where it should go. Yeah, quite like that on there. Yep, let's do it. So, I've still got the 3 like strippy bits and 2 cloth pockets. Cloth? Where did the word cloth come from? I suppose they are cloth. Fabric pockets. I've got a little bruise from my blood. Did I tell you about my blood or not? Can't remember. Probably didn't. It was, it's in range again, so that's brilliant. But it is high. High but in range. That's okay. I'm not really surprised because my eating habits have been absolutely atrocious this week. Absolutely atrocious. No vegetables. Very little fruit. Well, I mean, when I say vegetables, I've had mushy peas because we had fish. I've had a bit of salad, you know, but no actual cooked or raw hot vegetables. Oops, and of course the heat and everything, I'm sure. Oh, well, I know it affects, everything affects warfarin when you're on it. So as long as it doesn't go any higher, I'm fine. So yeah, I don't have to go again until the 2nd of August. Yeah, Neil says, what happened to, it's quite nice in there, isn't it? What happened to July? I said, well, I'm obviously happy that I'm stable. We'll see what August brings us. I love that one. And that grungy wallpaper. Okay, you need something. And you've got something on the back though, so you're probably just going to need embellishment. That I don't. It's too bright, isn't it? If I put that quite close, that will tone it down. It's got this peach in here as well, yes. So let's see roughly, if I can, roughly measure. Let's measure. Shall we risk it for a Swisket? It's not very straight, is it? But it could be that the envelope's not in very straight. We'll adjust it a touch. That could be that the pattern hasn't printed very straight. Now, I've bent it and I've got a crease. Yeah, you see, you needed it that shape, Denise. You should have trusted yourself. Now you've made it harder to get the right shape. No, it's going to have to be a scissor operation. Look at that. How on earth can you cut like that, just following the edge? I don't know if I just rush it. Maybe I'm just rush it. I hate it. That's why I like a torn edge. Unless you're going to have a precision cut. Can I have you that way up? No. You know, like it is now, that's precision cut, isn't it? That's fine. Okay, maybe I should have done it this way to start with. Much easier, I can see the red. Oh, yeah, you do go up a bit there. Okay. Okay, please do it for me this time, because I don't want to cry on camera. Dramatic. Can you see right over there? Because I couldn't. Don't know what I was doing right over there. Sure. Made myself a bit of space to cut, I think, and then never came back. Okay. Move all the bits over there out of the way. Oh dear. Don't be doing that. Well, I've had a notification from Amazon that my glue tip is running late. It's now going to be delivered by the 22nd. And if it isn't, I can apply for a refund. I don't want a refund. I want my glue tip. So I think I was probably right about it coming from China or somewhere, which, if that is the case, it wasn't ever going to be here, was it? For the 19th, 18th, was it? 17th, can't remember now. And nor is it going to be here for the 22nd, if that's where it's coming from. So, very frustrating. I think it said it was coming from the US. I might now then. Was it US Direct? You look at so many, don't you? That's the thing when you're on Amazon. Now, do I like it before I go any further? So it's kind of that mixture of grungy and pretty. But does it go with this? I mean, the peachy colours do, but I don't know about the roses behind. It probably is going to depend on what I put on here. I'm going to have something pretty, rosy and pretty on there, I think. And it goes with those. I'm going to put it on. She's made a decision. She's putting it on. Okay. So yeah, I'm still struggling with the glue tip. Anyway, I was back to shopping, wasn't I? Yeah, bought myself a lovely cotton. Indian cotton, only from Matalan, which is not a very expensive shop here in the UK. If there is such a thing as not an expensive shop here in the UK anymore. So it was, I think it was 22 or 23 pound, which I've looked at them on Amazon and they were about the same price. So, you know, not much in it. More than long, thin cotton dressing gowns used to be, but I don't know, it's sustainable cotton or something like that. So I suppose that's good. In a coral pink, I think. It's a lovely bright colour. It looks nice with a bit of a tan. Now, when I say a bit of a tan, remember I'm very white and freckly. And yeah, I don't sunbathe because, yeah, we've had too much cancer in the family. And yeah, my mum does suffer from little cancer spots. In fact, lots of people in the family have had, you know, little small skin cancers removed, and I think it's because we're all, you know, fair skinned, freckly, that kind of thing. So yeah, I don't do sunbathing anymore. Now, I have done lots of times and been burnt as a child, so that doesn't mean I won't escape it, but I just have the, I'm trying to think what make it is, I can't remember. I'm gonna put on there, let's just have a look if I've got a fussy cut flower. No, I moved them, didn't I? I moved them. I'm sure I moved them. Excuse my arm a minute. Ew, has that come out? Oh, it's as if it's locked. What's stopping you? Huh, look what was in it. Flowers. Moisturiser just with a hint of self-tan. It is just a hint. It just means I'm not, you know, purple white. So it looks like a tan to me. You know, it looks like I've got a tan compared to my normal. That's pretty, isn't it? Lovely with that grunge behind it, but it's not the colour I'm looking for. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the coral pink dressing gown looks gorgeous with my, I'll say tanned, my tanned legs, but they're not really. That's practically the same flower, look. I was just thinking if I could get a peachy colour. That one's got, if that was peach and pink and not peach and yellow, we'd have cracked it. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Oh, peach and red. I'm hiccuping, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm breathing strangely. Swallowing a hiccup. Yeah, I don't think I breathe properly when I'm just too busy gossiping. When I'm filming, when I'm talking to you guys. So these flowers are Fuzzy Cuts from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I've had them a long time, but I use them over. This one's not actually. I think this might be Nanine's, one of Nanine's Fussy Cut flowers. Yeah, either one of Nanine, who is collage type, or it could be one of Tanya's freebies, who is Tatty Treasure. So yeah, I love the roses. Yeah, you can see that one's a lot more muted. That's got a lot more definition. Yeah, I think that pulls that in, and it's still left all the. I know I'm not supposed to be embellishing. It's left all that space for. I might want that more in the middle, actually. Yeah, journaling. All that space for journaling. So yeah, and Neil got, what did Neil get? Neil got a new, like a thinner sweatshirt, hoodie, in sort of blues and greys, and something under there, look, some bling. Yeah, his shorts were sort of a, they're not salmon pink, but sort of a cross between a salmon pink and brownie red. I'm no good at colours, am I? Yeah, nice bright ones anyway, but not pink, not girly pink. And oh, he likes his busy shirts. He likes colourful, you know, button shirts, short sleeve button shirts. He's renowned for them at work. So quite a bright shirt to go with them, but very cheerful, very different. He wears them at work when he goes in for meetings and things. He wears t-shirts most of the time. As you know, he works with special needs, and yes, he gets messed up and he gets his t-shirts torn and things like that sometimes. So yeah, it's nice to get dressed up when you're not at work, isn't it, into something nice. So and some some drawer liners to put socks and knickers in. I'm sure you're thrilled to know about those. You know, those little what are they? Don't know. Don't even know what shape they are. Can't remember. That you just put them in your drawer. They fit in your drawer, and you just put all your socks and knickers. And I've put them in Neil's. I'll get some next time because it's a nightmare putting his socks away. Right. Stop gossiping, and what are you doing? So yeah, I'm happy with that one. What have I not got in here then? So I've still got 2 fabric pockets. How long have I been? Oh, I can barely see. Oh, we're all right. And 3 of these, which I'm excited to put down. I really like that. That's very stark, isn't it? You're very stark. Very creamy. I don't think I've got anything here. Oh, I've got another one of those, look. Now, do I want the same one on this like the other one? I didn't want the same, did I? No, I don't think I do. I'm wondering about some book page, you know, on there. Let's... I'll just with my vellum pad. Let's have a look at vellum first. That would definitely change the tone of it, wouldn't it? The colour of it. Where's the one with the... Have I used all those roses? I had one with roses in. I loved them. Loved them. Let's have a look. Oh no, I think we've got one. Oh no, we have. Right, look at that. I'm thinking I could put it on and make a pocket. I'd quite like this edge of it though. Okay, let's get the choppity-doo-dah out. And shall we do a bit of measuring? What do you think? Just to help along. So we want it, I don't mind the edge bit showing a bit. I need to get to it. About 11 centimetres. Yeah, I think so. I want that edge, so. I definitely want the rose, so I'm going to take the top bit off. Just above the rose there. Okay. You might not be able to see right over there. I can barely see myself, but so it's actually 16 and a quarter. So I think 15 and a half. Oh, no, that's a centimetre. That's a lot, isn't it? 15 and 3/4. Can't measure it anyway, can you? Because your chopper doesn't go that big. So what do you think we want? A centimetre? It didn't even look like a centimetre at the bottom too much, did it? I'm just going to take a little bit off and try it. That's my kind of measuring. A little bit more. Oh, perfect. Well, ish. Perfect-ish. Okay, got some vellum in the scraps now to play with. Okay. So, yeah, I would have liked to have sewn that on, saying the word sew, but I can't because it's in. It will just have to be glued and it will pucker. So I can put some lace top, well, I could put some washi down there, couldn't I, and lace top and bottom. We'll see what it does. Right, now, where's my punch? I think small, no, not that small. Small one will do. But let's put some book page behind it in case it doesn't want to cut, because vellums, they're very devil when you try to cut it and it's not thick enough. Oh, good thinking, because at times I do it and then think, why didn't I put some paper behind it? Yeah, I like that. So you're still seeing that pop of red. It's kind of changed to a fuchsia now, hasn't it, even with this next to it? Yeah, so here we go with the glue that's going to, I know it's going to pucker it. There's no two ways about it. So that's why I like to, and one of the reasons I like to sew vellum. And the puckering won't be straight because I don't know how to draw a straight line. Oops. But yeah, if it doesn't dry nice and clear, that sounds like it might be Neil back. Obviously he didn't like the rain. Yeah, that's definitely our car. You'll hear it peeping in a minute maybe with these reversing lights. Okay, good, that's that one. I just want to put these 3 in. I'm just looking at that there. No. Okay. That lovely butterfly in the back, look. Oh, what about there? I just love it. I don't want to put it anywhere. I just love it. It is nice, and I like the pink writing. I might be able to put pink tagging. Let's put it on there. Right, shall I take a touch off or not? No, it's completely the right size, so that was good, wasn't it? Well, not, because I was hoping to, oh, that's not Neil, that's our neighbour. That's our next door neighbour. My mistake. Do we think it's sticky? Oh no. Do we think it's sticky enough, I was going to say. Stuck it to itself. So let's getting it down a straight line is going to be an art on this bendy book as well. There we go. Oh, that's good. I was thinking I'm going to have to stop and go see to him as soon as it's his last day off. Right. You're going down straight. I've no way of seeing because you're in my way. It's fabric, so it'll give a bit if you stretch it. And yeah, if it comes up, it'll only need some glue in it. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Who sent me that? Let me know what it is and where it's from, because I love it. Yeah, definitely want a pink tag in there now. Like it. I don't know if I've got any like that, but pink. I could make them bigger on a... I'll have to have a look. She did send me some pink ones. Well, that was one. I had two more, didn't I? Still haven't got those pockets in, but I might have given up on them. Oh, where's my other two? Oh, there they are. So that one's in the back signature. That's going in the middle signature. You might even want something on the very front of that. Yeah, I'm just eyeing them up for colours and such like. Style. Oh, looks nice. It's quite bright, that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's not my car. If you can hear it. Well, this has kind of got that. I think that would make a nice up-tuck if I... Let's have a look. Don't want to make it precision cut, heaven forbid. And I take just a bit of this fancy off the edge, not too much though. Put the lid on that glue, Denise. I don't know if I thought it or I said it, because it's got the same kind of backgroundy colour as that page, which will tone the page down. Yeah, I think that would make a nice up-tuck. You're going to be a bit heavy, aren't you? It needs to be on something, but not that heavy. Let's get the scraps out. Just needs backing on something, really. All I've got to do now is make a decision. Oh, birds are singing suddenly. Perhaps that means the rain's stopped. Oh, that's quite thick paper. It's not going to be seen, so I don't know, unless I do have it seen around the edge. No, because it's exactly the size. I suppose I could have the bottom bit, couldn't I? Yes, I could. I'm getting worse at that, talking to myself while I'm on film. I don't know how that's come about. It's just a habit I've got into. It's like I'm on stage, like I'm an entertainer on what are they, yellow coats or blue coats or whatever they are. Yeah, yellow coats is Heidi High, wasn't it? The blue coats are... Oh, red coats, that's it. Butlins have red coats. Did Pontins, do you remember Pontins? Do they still exist? I don't know. I think Pontins used to have blue coats and Butlins still have, I believe, red coats. Yeah, and then Maplins, Heidi High, yellow coats. And if you're not in the UK, you'll have no clue what I'm talking about. So I'm talking about... what are they? I want to say holiday camp, but it's not exactly. So this sort of, yeah, kind of a holiday camp sprung up in the 50s and 60s. I'm sure you had them in other countries, just not by those names. Yeah, where people would go on holiday, so like little chalets, you know, hundreds of them, and entertainment on, and children's clubs and things like that. Oh, Denise, you see, it's going to be an up-tuck. You forgot that, didn't you? Yeah, I don't think it is. It's just going to be an embellishment. I should have put the letters on as an uptuck on the pink thing. It just evolved, as these things do. No, it's just an embellishment now, so we can put some other kind of pocket type thing. I'm very close in there. Too late. Too late for the rest of it, but I might be able to get my tiny scissors in there with, if I can reach them, and trim it down a little bit. That's better. I broke the cardinal rule about leaving room for the book page the book spine page to shut. Don't know what's happened there, but a bit of ink will fix it, I'm sure. Are you down? Let's just get it down first. It's still quite, you're not down. Should have made it a little bit smaller than the page. Look, I've got this space here that I should have moved over right. I don't want that bright weller or yellow weller. There, you wouldn't even know it's there if you hadn't seen me do it, would you? Okay, like that. So what am I down to? Just this little sweetie. And yeah, the two pockets will have to wait for another day, I think. I'm just wondering about that one in there now. No. Glue on me. So, was it the front? Yeah, the front one that needs this. The front one's very blue anyway, isn't it? I've done a lot in the front of the front one, if you see what I mean. So we'll perhaps need to be in the second half of the signature. Oh, it's quite nice on there. So it would be a nice side belly band, wouldn't it? So on the edge, but I quite like it on there. No. I'll keep my finger in it. Now that needs something big. No. Oh, a fly's come in the window again. Yeah, I mean, we want more embellishment on here, but that's going to be nice. Kind of a side tuck, but I'm going to leave this, you know, the side open like a belly band, just so that, because it's small, if I want something big tucking in, it's got a little bit of room to come out the other side. You see all that on there? We didn't need all that, did we? So about there. Yeah, so if something wants to come through, it's got about half a centimetre, 3/4 centimetre to poke through, whereas if it was a tuck, the glue line would be here. It would be like a centimetre only tucking in. You know, like that. Just a scope for a bit more. Okay, so I think we'll call that a video. I got everything in. Well, I did I do everything? No, the red pocket. Oh, I did, because I put vellum on it. It was the lilac one. Can you see how that's dried with the little dots around it? I'll have to have a think about it. It was the lilac-y one that I only did one, wasn't it? Let's find it. Oh yeah, I did that on there. Did I do? I can't remember. I think I couldn't make my mind up, so I left it in the end. Is that right? I procrastinated. Yeah, still undecided. What's the one in the front to do or not? Oh yeah. I haven't done anything on that one at all, have I? So yeah, still lots to do in this journal. I'm not going to rush it. I would like it done for my holidays, but we've got another just under 2 weeks, so yeah, another 10 days, 9 or 10 days. I know there's a weekend and whatever in that, but might just get it done. Would be nice to come back and start all new projects and not finish ones that I've left undone. Okay, thank you so much for spending some of today with me. The sun is out again, it's getting hot again, and birds are singing. So yeah, we just passed some time while it rained, didn't we? Yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Bye for now.